Good afternoon. I'm Dr. Gopinath from VIT Business School. Today we are going to discuss about the topic interview techniques. You, these are the areas that we are going to discuss in interview: the definition for interview, the types of interview, the preparation for interview, the performance during and after interview, some tips for interview, do's and don'ts, interview questions, and we'll be looking into some important job sites. What is an interview? It is an interaction between an expert and a candidate. Who's an expert? An expert can be an employer, and the candidate is a person who's coming for an interview. So the main idea of interview is to find out whether that is you are suitable for the job or not. So that is to examine the suitability of the candidate. How do you examine the suitability of the candidate? You test his subject knowledge, his skill, his behavior, whether he has a very wider behavior, how is his behavior, all that we are going to look in interview. What are the different types of interview? You have direct interview, indirect interview, hypothetical interview, behavioral interview, and stress interview. Coming to the direct interview, see, there will be a set of questions that is going to be asked to the interview employees for the candidate. So they are called for the interview and we shoot certain questions to them. Based on that, we decide his suitability. Coming to indirective questions, we don't have any set of questions, but we just call them and say, you tell about yourself. Why do you want to join this company? Like that, there is no standard questions, but we'll make the employee, the candidate to answer us. Hypothetical question is what will happen if suppose something has broken out? Suppose there's a fire, what you will do immediately? So that is called hypothetical or scenario question. Coming to the behavior, uh, what is your in previous experience, which incident has made you more proud? Then stress is like checking the tolerance level. If you are an animal, what type of animal would you be? So that is just to test the tolerance. It is not something that to wound you, just to see your tolerance level. What you have to do prior to the interview? Prior to the interview, get ready with a very good CV. Your CV should be a standard one. It should have some professional touch when you prepare a CV. So because when they look at your CV, automatically they should get an impression about you. That is how you have to prepare your CV. Then know the company, which company you're going for interview. Then what you do, go to the company website, learn about the company, just go through about the company, when it is started, who's the MD, what are their organizational structure, what is their annual turnover. That you can just see by looking into the annual report. And if the company has come in any papers or magazine, sometimes you can directly contact to the employee, talk about the company, ask about the company. So these are all the things you have to do prior to the interview. Now, first you know about the company. What all you have to know about what is the main production or service they are doing? What is their annual sales? How much profits they get? What is their dividend? All that you talk about in the company. Then who are all your competitors? Where all you operate? What all your branches? What all the new products and services you have launched now? Every day before you go for interview, you should you should be in such a way that as if you worked in a company for 2 3 years. That is how you should go for an interview. Because nowadays you get all the information from Google, so you cannot say I don't know. So this is what during an interview certain things are evaluated, mainly your confidence, your interpersonal skills. You be honest. What is confidence? See, you should be self-confident but not overconfident, because self-confidence will always lead to the success, whereas the overconfident leads to failure. The interpersonal skills is something like it is what is your fluency in English, listening attentively, answer to the questions asked by the interviewer, or be honest while answering this question. Be honest, be true to your employer. Later on, otherwise you will be in the problem. Non-verbal or body language posture, make your eye contact, don't use your hand movements much, So these are all non-verbal. Now, your outlook. The first impression is always the best impression. Some in some places they will not have much of knowledge, but when they look at their personality, people will start thinking of selecting them. So outlook, your first impression is always just formally well groomed. You will have never second chance to make a good impression. Wear something that makes you feel uncomfortable. And you cannot go there and sit down and do like this, like this, like this, like this. All that should not be done. Then use simple jewelry. What does mean the எரிக்கக்கூடாது, like that. Simple jewelry, watches, ties. Then scents and perfumes, aftershaves can be avoided. These are all the verbal communication, effective verbal. When you will be rejected by the company? When your answers are irrelevant, fidgety, less little eye contact, nervous mannerism such as playing with ear, nail biting, lack of sincerity, utter superficial remarks. All this will reject you. The committee will reject you. These are all the do's. Do take a practice run to location where you be arrive at the entry point 15-20 minutes in advance. If presented with job application, do fill it out neatly, completely accurately, very neat. Do bring extra resumes to the. Do greet the interviewer. Do shake hands firmly. Do wait until you're offered sitting. Don't go pull your chair like this, and sit down. That is not a mannerism. They have to wait. They'll not even ask you to sit down, just to see your tolerance level. So till they offer you the seat, please don't sit down. Do make eye contact. Do show enthusiasm in the position, the company. Do make sure that your good points come across to the interviewer in a feedback manner. Do stress your achievements. You must keep telling your achievements. I have done this, done that. Don't controversial topic. Don't ever lie. Don't say anything negative about former. Don't answer questions with simple yes, no. That should be avoided. So don't inquire about salary, vacation, bonus, retirement, or other benefits until after you have received an offer. Don't bring up or discuss personal issues or family problem. My family is back. Please give me a job. Don't do all that. Don't talk about your past history. That will be shown in your CV itself. So after the interview, thank them for calling you for the interview through a letter. Indicate that you look forward to hear from them. These are all the few interview questions that will be asked. What do you think you do? Be good at job. Like I love to work. All that you can say. Give me an opportunity. What appeals to you about this job? What are your strengths? What are your weakness? Would accept this job if were offered to you? What do you know about this company? You set standard. If you take this job, how long would you stay? Do you think you may be too old, young, or inexperienced? These are all the important sites. Thank you.